It is a secret.
Welcome back to Journey of a Basketball Player, Volume 6. Uh, this is right after we left the church. We're still in the same town, Aurelia. We happened to go to a hotel prior to this one, and we lost some of the personnel, so they ended up switching us to a newer hotel. So we were just driving around um, to figure out the hotel that we're about to go to. Right now, this is the square, the little town square park, the central of the city, and we're right across the street from our hotel. So me and Khalil, we just wanted to venture across the street to check some of the stuff out because, as you see in the background, or if you can see, the landscaping work that they did. There's a lot of sculptures, with the landscaping. So it was pretty cool to get it on film. You can see like a bear, kind of look like octopus. There was a dinosaur. There's a turtle right there. So we wanted to check some stuff out in the square and get some cool pictures, for the family, for the Facebook and Instagram, stuff like that. But yeah, I think right here we're walking kind of toward back to the hotel, and I think Khalil was still like, I think he was talking to his mom too as well on the phone. So we're just, taking everything in. The other guys, they wanted to go to the room and chill. So that's where they're at. But me and Khalil were like, hey, forget it. Let's go across the street, see what they got across the street, what's going on before we head back to the room. And there's our people pulling up. So here we're on the roof the next morning, and we're on the top of our hotel. So we just said, you know what, let's go on top of the roof. And I said, me and Khalil was like, okay, why not? So we go on top of the roof, and and you can see there's a lot of scooters. So that's one of the means of transportation in that town is the scooters. It's probably the most means of transportation because a lot of those people there had those scooters while we were walking around and through the town to go to places. We actually went to some of the shops. Tim needed a new phone, so he bought himself a new phone down there because he needed a Mexican number to tell everybody that he's back in town. And we just enjoyed our time there. I'm recapping about what happened the day prior at the tournaments. So we played in Michoacan, and where we played at, it was the hub of where the world gets most of their avocados at. So we're down in Mexico, and we're playing where the world, like just anywhere in the world, but where they grow avocados, and they have, I guess, the most money tournaments there and big money tournaments there. They're normally the big money tournaments. So pretty much guys normally work their way up to where we played at, and we actually played there our first money tournament there off the bat. So guys playing for big money, and right off the bat as rookies, because we all had a rookie team. It was all our first time playing down there. Well, maybe for the exception of Tony, but he lied. But for the main part, the rest of us, it was our first time playing down there in Mexico in the money tournaments at where we played at too. So we were pretty much in the premier spot. And I'm recapping about what's going on and how guys feel. The team that we played the day prior, they had uh, two guys are foreigners, both of Puerto Rican descent. One guy played professionally in the BSN, and he played in top league in Mexico in the LMBP. And he brought his brother, his little brother, which he wasn't little at all, but dude was like 6'5", 6'6", so wasn't little. But anyway, they end up shooting the lights out, and we got embarrassed playing during the money tournament. That's Khalil, trying to brand his stuff, train with Khalil. He's a trainer. I wanted to do a little mini interview with him, try to get his brand off the ground. So he does a lot of training. His high school teammate that's in the league is Kyle O'Quinn, that plays for the Knicks. And like I said, he's based out of Queens, but he works a lot, throughout Long Island, I believe Brooklyn, if I'm not mistaken. And me and him, we clicked a lot. We clicked right away because he has a big personality. I have a big personality, or I'm more silly. I would say I'm silly. So we kind of click because we're both goofballs. But I think I'm just having to explain him, where he's from, give him some insight, give some background on what he does, outside of playing basketball. But normally he's playing basketball, doing something basketball related, just like me. Very good guy. And very funny, very hilarious. He ended up being the main character in The Last Shot. As far as we were all the characters in there. There's Tony getting some food, just solo dolo Tony. We're like, hey, where you coming from? So it all worked out. But yeah, but here I am. But yeah, he ended up being the main character for the Viceland, The Last Shot on our side, because we have other characters as well, and the rest of the crew we just sprinkled in. Him and probably Zay probably had the most airtime, and Tony. Me and Gerald kind of played the background. Ron, Tim had some say, so it all worked out, But like I said, he had a big personality, as far as him being from New York, and so they loved his personality. They loved everything he said. Kind of went on topic of the show. I think I'm saying what I want to accomplish out here, and what my mission was. My mission wasn't really to be on TV too much anyway. And a lot of people, they asked me, even when the show came out, I seen you, but they didn't capture, everything that they did. Y'all got to realize we shot a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff don't always make it to the forefront. So, I'm not mad at what happened anyway. I wish I had a little bit more airtime, but at this point, it is what it is. I can't be mad. I was just grateful for the opportunity, because my opportunity was to play basketball afterwards. Like, I knew once I got down to Mexico, that was it. Like, I'm gonna get a job, period. Whether this happens or this don't happen, I network my way down there. But thank you for tuning in, and enjoy the journey.